Naruto Shippuden episode 332. It goes back to the fight with the 5 Kage all up against Madara. Right now you have Onoki and A, the right Kage, and Tsuji Kage. They're up against Madara. Onoki summons his giant stone warrior. He goes at him and Madara uses the wood style saying wood style deep forest bloom. Then you get this weird form of wood style that you've never seen before. I mean, we've seen him use wood style, but this form is kind of like flowers. Like basically sprays this weird kind of pollen in the air. Tsunade is astounded, saying he can not just do he can use forest bloom as well. Oh damn you, Kabuto, for because you also get to see a side shot of Kabuto saying Madara was more powerful than more powerful than Kabuto. Madara was more powerful since I fused him to Hashirama, and since Hashirama was the strong dude. This is the ultimate combination, like basically. That's what you get from this chapter. You also get side notes, a look into the past of this chapter, and this is all straight out of the manga. This episode is called Will of Stone, and this reflects well because you get to see the Tsuchikage's past. Not Onoki before he became Tsuchikage, back when the village was founded. I mean, he's very old, the oldest among the 5 Kage. Like he's very strong too. Like there's a reason they call him the fence sitter of the hidden stone. He's the only Genkai Toto. If those of you do not know what that means, it means bloodline experience. It means you can combine 3 elements into one. That's how you can use his particle style. His gene tone. We can use fire, earth, and wind to create it. For the record, gene tone doesn't mean particle style in English. It means dust element. It's just based on the manga, but that's what you get from this. Like, it is all straight out of the manga. Very, very good, very well. I mean, they're all down on their luck. They're all right now breathing in the fumes from the pollen. Onoki remembers his past. He remembers the first Tsuchikage teaching him the will of stone. He also remembers like when he encountered Madara, he used Genjutsu Susanoo to knock him down, saying there will be no alliance, submit to the will of the leaf. Like the Madara only wanted the leaf to be strong and every other village to be inferior. Like this proves how strong it is, how fierce he was back then, how strong he was. Excuse me. How strong he is. As it continues on with this chapter, you're going to see Onoki picking himself up again after being knocked down, holding a stone in his hand, because it proves how strong he is. You have to see him use his gene tone to just basically destroy the entire forest a little. That proves how strong this guy is. There's a reason why he's known as why he's strong, because he is Tsuchikage. He may be old, but he's very strong. Like out of all the Kage, each they use specific ninjutsu. I mean, you have the lightning speed of the Raikage, and Gaara's sand protection, and Tsunade's fierce strength and medical ninjutsu. The Kekkei Genkai of the Mizukage, and you finally have Onoki's Tsuchikage. You have his gene tone style. Like it shows how strong each of the Kage are, but it also shows how strong Onoki's will is, because you get to see his past a little. Like most of this chapter, you get to see past experience, but you also get to see secrets revealed. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, that you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, when you see the scar on Madara's chest, you get to see the first Hokage Hashirama's face on his chest. This is like really disgusting. Basically, you have a face on your chest. This is it's really creepy and nasty. Those of you who read the manga, then you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who don't, then you don't. I'll put the description on the bar so you can. I'll put the link on the bar so you can read it down below. Trust me, so you can watch this chapter. It's really strong. I really support this chapter because this straight out of the manga. I mean, and you get to see secrets revealed. You also get to see this from the perspective of more than one character a little bit. You also get to see Onoki. You get to see Kabuto saying, he is more powerful than Oceano's development experiment with Danzo, the perfect combination. Because if you saw Danzo's right arm had both the wood style and the Uchiha visual powers, the power of Izanagi. but Madara's power is completely different on a whole other scale compared to that. What do you call it? Madara was full complete form, and basically Danzo was just a test subject, just an experiment. The same was with Yamato and his wood style. As it continues on to this chapter, you have to see Sasuke again, and finally you get to caught up with Itachi. This is one encounter that we expected and waited for a long time. Since the episodes first came out in early spring, and that was the last time we ever did see Itachi, other than last week. This encounter was meant to be seen a long time. We've waited for this. You get to see Sasuke say, "Are you Itachi? Are you Itachi?" Saying, "Answer me." He uses his Susanoo arm. Itachi comments with his Susanoo, basically. Saying, "Susanoo, you are Itachi." Incredible. I never thought you could master this jutsu. I'm like, he can master the jutsu. He has the EMS, the Eternal Mangekyo. Sharingan. Now he has the power to do anything. Anything that equals the Madara strength, at least. That's what you get from this. Not complete Madara strength, but some variable effects. Like right now, you have Itachi. He's running away. Like he doesn't want to see Sasuke's face at the moment because he has Ajadu. He has to stop the reanimation right now. He wants to find Kabuto so he can stop him. And you get to see that in the next chapter. Trust me. The next episode. Trust me, this is all straight out of manga. And then there's the latest Naruto Shippuden game where you get to get everything you want except for a bonus level where you get to be Itachi and Sasuke work together to stop Kabuto. That's for the latest version that comes out in October. That version comes out next month. I've seen this off of Neverworld. He is a better expert on this than me. He knows his stuff, trust me. And I've seen the previews online. Trust me, I already have Ultimate Ninja Storm 3, but I wouldn't mind getting that one because I am a huge Naruto fan. But right at the moment, nah, I don't want to do that because that means I'll be giving up a perfect opportunity, one game for another, just because it has one difference than the other. Then no, that's not what I'm gonna do. As it continues on, you have Sasuke and Itachi. I know everything about you, and you have Itachi convincing him, telling him that everything I did was for you and for the sake of the Uchiha clan, because he didn't want the Uchiha to take, because we know that Itachi grew up during the Third Great Ninja War. He grew up around violence as a 4-year-old child. He was a genius. And Sasuke, he was still too young to understand what the Uchiha was going to do. Like, his father Fugaku was in charge. And then you have side notes of Itachi's memories, like both Itachi and Sasuke. They're both contradicting each other. Like, right now you have them talking, saying, "Why did you do this?" And Itachi's, "Man, I did this for you, and I did this for the sake of the Uchiha clan. I preyed on your hatred for me because I wanted Uchiha to take me down, and you were still a child, so you didn't understand why." After all, the Uchiha coup d'etat itself was a very big deal at the time, because we didn't know they were going to do a coup d'etat until we found out. After all, it was a surprise to us. After all, and trust me, you get to see this from the point of view of more than one character. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is Sullivan. I was giving you my latest episode review. Comment, rate, subscribe. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Alright, thumbs up, everything. And I hope you enjoyed this. Episode as best I did. I put the link down so you can watch the episode as well. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. Comment, rate, subscribe.